Hello everyone and welcome to another game of World of Warships. Today we are watching MFour in his Marblehead. Marblehead is a tier 5 premium US cruiser that's pretty much an Omaha. Now he's on the map Big Race in the zone game mode and it's a tier 5 battle. It would seem that his team was a bit unlucky concerning the matchmaking, but let's see how this game plays out. I don't have a Marblehead and I've never actually met one in-game. I think this ship was a reward for some contests and I think there was a convention, I think PAX, where you could get it. So the Marblehead is, it's an Omaha class ship, more or less. It has long range torpedoes, 8.2 kilometers I believe, but pretty slow. I think it has about a 12.7 kilometer gun range. And I suspect it plays, well, a lot like an Omaha does. Oh. I got this replay from wowreplays.com. I will put the link in the video description. And for now it seems that MFour has already scored his first hits and opened up fire on the enemies. He did start here at the top right end of the map and was almost immediately in firing range of some enemies. And yes, he has unfortunately run himself in the zone at the moment. He's also switched to armor piercing and trying to get some juicy citadel hits on that Phoenix. Phoenix is showing his broadside and yes, he did score some nice hits. It would seem that part of the team is going to the south side, especially destroyers, which is understandable. Down here is a very nice area for destroyers. You can ambush people with torpedoes around those islands. And obstacles like islands, they are really nice for torpedoes, because ships can't maneuver that freely and may be forced to drive into your torpedoes. Now there isn't much support here in the north, but so far MFour is holding ground. Now he is retreating a bit. Really don't want to push in this enemy force too strongly. Especially the friendly battleships haven't arrived here to the fight yet. There is one battleship who is here in the middle. I'm not exactly sure where this battleship is going. This battleship is probably supporting here the north, but it will take him time to arrive. And MFour has lost his engine and steering, but since he's still moving, he probably has the captain perk. I think it's a tier 2 perk now that allows you to still move and turn with damaged engine and steering. Obviously they are less effective, but it's a nice perk to get on ships that rely on movement. So I probably wouldn't get it on a battleship, but for destroyers and cruisers it can be very helpful. Königsberg is already pretty low on health. So far he didn't have much luck in killing her. He set him on fire twice, that's nice. So with the repair ability of this guy is on cooldown, he'll probably burn to death. And it looks like that might be the case. Or not. At 400 health, one salvo should do the trick. And there you go. There is the first kill.
We've destroyed an enemy cruiser.
Enemies are playing this pretty passive. They don't seem to be pushing at any front. They are one ship behind at the moment. Oh, there is a rather aggressive destroyer and 5 kilometers, so well within torpedo range. MFour has to be careful here. He is pointing his ship towards the Minekaze, which allows him to better avoid torpedoes. And well, now he's starting to turn. He's probably figured this guy might have already used his torpedoes. And he got hit pretty badly while turning. I mean, there is quite a big force here. If he shows his broadside to all those ships, chances are he will die. Then again, if he wants to turn away, he has to. And there are the torpedoes. Should be able to avoid those. Should also be able to kill this Minekaze pretty soon. Now I'm wondering that... Yeah, there goes the Minekaze. I would have expected more people to shoot MFour at this point. But it would seem... There is. Oh, he is pretty aggressive here. This New York is not pointing currents at him. And there might have still been some cover available from the smoke. Yes, now he is detected. Doesn't seem like the New York running his turrets towards him. Ah, there is also a friendly cruiser. This friendly cruiser is probably the first target of the enemy, so that provides him for a bit of cover. Oh, he set the Miyoki on fire. And he switches to the Phoenix, which are easier to sink with his current health. Oh, some very nice citadels hit. He also switched to armor piercing. He's confident that his shots will kill cruiser. Guys don't look at explosions. So well done from him. He switched back to high explosive, because he's probably expecting to shoot the battleship next. Although his plans changed. Now this Nicholas is should be an easy kill if he can manage to hit her. And those shots look pretty good. Nice one.
Enemy destroyer foundered.
Oh, he's wisely retreating from this force. He is not really in a position to take many more hits. And yeah, this Mayovi should go on too. Very nice. And the Kraken's unleashed. There are only 4 enemy ships remaining. I mean, they left. Pretty much. So MFour's team is dominating this quite a bit. And also, the battleships are finally arriving in a battle. Always the problem if you're in a rather slow ship. The enemy doesn't push and gets beaten too hard. Feel like you're always late to the battle. He probably slowed down here because he wanted to be able to lob shells over this island at those guys, but now he drifted too far, so he decided to just go around it and shoot the enemies some more. He is pretty low on health, but I guess at this point it doesn't really matter if he gets destroyed, because his team should anyway. There is no reason for further caution. He could just go in and do some more damage. They've already started capping by now, and none of the enemies is even trying to go into the cap circle at the moment. And now he switches his fire to the Furutaka, the easiest target to kill, and that's always what you should try. Take out enemy ships so there are less guns shooting back at you. And this salvo could very... okay, it did. Maybe this time, and still no. So might have switched to armor piercing here, but I guess he figured this guy's so low on health. Fire explosive. Now he has gone armor piercing, and there was a citadel hit and a kill. And it would seem that the battleship burned to death. Now only the Omaha is left. He is continuing to put high explosive in it and should get this kill any second. There you go. Now let's take a look at the results. MFour got almost 2,400 base experience and 8 kills in this battle. It was truly a pleasure to watch. He managed to get 12 citadel hits and 192 hits in total. Got himself high caliber Confederate and Kraken. He also managed to score like 138,000 damage. So yeah, very well played. I really enjoyed watching this game. I enjoyed seeing a Marblehead in action, and I hope you enjoyed it as well. See you guys next time.